Aloha everyone, Nina here with another video. Sorry it's been a while. We just got back from our cruise a little over a week ago, and well, as you know, coming home from vacation can be, well, a lot of work. A lot of unpacking, cleaning, putting things putting everything away, suitcases and whatnot. So anyway, I'm finally here for a video. So today we're going to talk in general about our cruise. It was fantastic. It was amazing. It was exactly what I thought it would be and what I wanted it to be. But I get a lot of questions about cruises in general, so I thought I would either answer a few of those or just explain a little bit about it. So as most of you know, we just got back from a Disney cruise. We went on a 5-night cruise on Disney Magic. Magic is the first ship. It is one of the smaller ships, but none of that mattered to us. We just were excited to go. We picked a date that worked for us. We picked a price point that worked for us, and we just went ahead and did it. We ported twice, so we went to Castaway Cay, which is Disney's private island, and we also went to Grand Cayman. So of course I can do videos on each of those separately, but that's in general what we did. So yeah, the cruise was amazing. It's actually, you know, speaking of Disney trips, it's the easiest of the Disney type vacations. And what I mean by easy is it's just easy going. Once it's booked and you figure out what stateroom you want, what deck you want, which cruise you want, which ship you want, all that stuff. Once you figure out all that stuff and you arrange all the transfers, which again, as a travel agent, I can do all of that for you. Once all that is done and it's purely just time to go on the trip, it's just so easy. It's so dang easy. You board and everything is up to you. It just is. You can sleep in. You can eat when you want. You can go to the pools when you want. You can go to the kids clubs when you want. There's constant 24/7 entertainment, something going on. So our first day, we just took it easy. We boarded. We went directly to lunch actually because of the food allergies. We can't eat at Cabanas, which is the buffet. So immediately we literally ran. We were starving. We literally ran over to, I think it was Carioca's, and we had lunch. I talked to all the chefs. I talked to our servers. We got everything nailed down for the whole week. And we just took it really easy going that first day. We explored the ship. My daughter immediately had to go to the kids club, which was fine by me. I don't think we ever really saw her. And yeah, we just explored the ship. We did experience a little bit of motion sickness issues. Nothing horrible. I will put that in a different video as well. But it just was easy. You know, you go to bed, you wake up, you want to sleep in? Sleep in. If you want to get up and go have breakfast, go have breakfast. Go to Cabanas, go have breakfast. Or for us, we had to go to one of the restaurants. Same thing for lunch. You just want to sleep until noon and you're afraid you missed food? No. Right there poolside, there were like 3 or 4 different food options, including pizza, burgers, fries, sandwiches, salads, fruits, unlimited ice cream. I mean, it was just, there was no reason to starve. There's food everywhere, and it's all complimentary. Unlike other cruise lines, you don't have to pay for your soda. You don't have to have a coffee or soda package. I mean, it's just unlimited. And then, you know, if it's a rough day at sea or a little cloudy, not that we experienced that, then you just do the activities indoors. If you want to go splash in the splash pad, go ahead. You want to go play in the pool, go ahead. I mean, there's just no timeline. It's just so easy. Do what you want. One of you wants to do the pool. One of you wants to take a nap. I mean, just like whatever. Unlike the parks where it's kind of go, go, go. You're kind of on a schedule based on your meal time, your fast passes, whatever. This was literally just, you could have slept in the whole time, missed the whole cruise. You could do every single activity. It's just whatever you wanted. Like I said, my daughter loved the kids clubs. The kids clubs were phenomenal for her. She would just look at me and say, "Okay, can I go now?" Sure, you can go. They will feed your kids there. I think you can pretty much keep them in there all day long if you wanted to. We checked her out for food time because of food allergies. I wanted to be there when she ate. But otherwise, the kids clubs really rocked her world. She had just turned 8. My son, not so much. But I knew this going in. He is my you know, she is jump in with both feet kind of person. He is complete opposite. He is like tester of the toe, tester of a second toe. I mean, it took us 3 days before he barely got in one foot. You know what I mean? But we knew that. We knew he was going to be by our side, which was fine. We checked her in to the kids club, and then we got to go to the little kid splash pad with him, and he got to do his own thing or walk the ship. He loved just walking the ship and exploring, looking at the pools from a distance, you know, doing his thing. And it was great because she got to do what she wanted. We got to have some alone time with him. I mean, it really was perfect. His favorite part of the cruise, he's 4, he will be 5 next week, were the servers. Our servers were amazing. Now, I've heard from many other cruisers, they all love their servers. Very few people don't like their servers. Our servers were amazing. My son referred to them as his silly chefs. He thought all of them were chefs. Because we're so used to talking to the chefs, he just naturally assumed our servers were chefs. And silly is because they entertain your children. It's just amazing. They walked over to our table and they do little puzzles for the kids, kind of like mind kind of, I can't think of the right word so I sound like an idiot. A mind thinking puzzles, you know, like they would set out a bunch of crayons in a certain arrangement and they would say, you need to now form a square by only moving 2 crayons. And my daughter would sit there like racking her brain trying to figure out. And then my son thought it was so funny. He was making his own little puzzles out of crayons and having the chefs, his silly chefs, the servers, try to answer his puzzles. And they did little magic tricks. They had coloring pages. They were making silly hats out of napkins. They were constantly entertaining our kids. And this part I thought was really funny. My kids would get served their food and they immediately would walk over to cut up their food. I'm thinking, that's my job. They totally cut up my kids' waffles and spaghetti and whatever. And I'm like, whoa, I'll just keep on eating while you're cutting up my kids' food. I mean, the servers, they kind of make your trip. They really do, especially for us. We saw them 3 times a day. We ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the restaurants, again, because of food allergies. Most people would just go to cabanas and go to the buffets. So our servers were with us pretty much all day long. They were amazing. They knew exactly what I wanted to drink. They knew what my husband liked so that they could suggest certain meals for him, and it just was amazing. And the fact that they entertained my kids, I mean, come on, priceless. So my son's favorite part were the silly chefs. My favorite part were the evening shows. I did theater as a kid. I absolutely love Broadway. I love shows. I love singing. I love dancing. I love the whole thing. So for me, evening entertainment is where it's at. We saw the show Tangled. I think it's only on the Magic. Each ship tends to have its own kind of theme-specific show. We were Tangled. It was hands down amazing. Now, everyone said the favorite show is going to be the last show of the trip, which was called Something Dreams. Now, that was good, but Tangled blew my mind. And the actress that played Mother Gothel, no words. She was amazing. So Mother Gothel, if you're watching this, you were amazing. Rapunzel was amazing as well. The whole cast was really amazing, but that Mother Gothel, man, she just blew my mind. The shows were amazing, those kind of theater-like shows. And the one thing about Tangled is because it happened to fall on a sea day, we got to see a matinee at like a 2 o'clock show. So we didn't have to stay up later in the evening to see it, which was great. So we saw it in the middle of the day, which my son just loved. I mean, who knew? He eventually, after seeing Tangled, he was like, when's the next show? When's the next show? He cannot wait to go back and see the next show. My husband's favorite part, I think, was literally just being chill. When we go to the parks, I have everything kind of organized and set up. The cruise, there's not so much. You just kind of do your own thing. And I think that was the part that he loved the most. So, yeah, I'm going to slip in some pictures, probably right here, of just little snapshots of things I've kind of just described. Images with our servers, some of the food, the kids club, just whatever. Just some simple pics for you to kind of see what I was talking about. And yeah, enjoy that. So I'm going to insert those here. So now that you saw the pictures, you know, my kids had Mickey waffles every single day. Hands down, amazing. I had Mickey waffles every single day because that's what I requested. My husband had different food every single day. He ordered off the menu because he could. He doesn't have any food allergies. He said he ate extremely well. And some nights he had 2 desserts. And it got to the point, my husband's not a big eater, none of us are big eaters, that he had to skip out on the appetizer. He was just like, you know what, I don't need an appetizer, or I don't need a salad today. It was just more food than he himself could eat. But I know a lot of people love cruises because of the eating, the unlimited eating. There were definitely kids running around with ice cream, unlimited ice cream everywhere. But here's what I want to say. I don't consider my family cruisers. We are not all-you-can-eat people. We are not trivia, bingo, all those type of activities all day long kind of people. So in that respects, I wouldn't necessarily call us the typical cruiser. There are plenty of cruisers out there who just love cruising. They love to eat at any time, unlimited. They love the bingo. They love the trivia. They love all those kind of activities. So I get this question a lot. I'm not really a cruise person. Am I going to like the cruise? So I'm telling you right now, we are not your traditional cruise people. I am always going to tell you, hands down, the parks are my favorite. They're my favorite because that's what I grew up doing. That's what I love. I love the thrill of running to the next ride. That's just me. It's what I love. But it doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the cruise. I just did. It's a different kind of vacation. It's a more relaxing kind of vacation. It's a more easygoing kind of vacation. Did I miss the rides? I did. I did. But I don't regret going. In fact, we booked another one. So, as much as it's kind of hard until you do it to know what you're going to like more, parks or cruise, you just really have to decide if you want more of a relaxing, more of a chill vacation, or if you want to see characters 24/7, if you want to like the rush and you want to do the rides and you want thrill, then you're a parks person. But I will tell you, we saw plenty of characters. That you get a sheet every single day that'll tell you Mickey at this time, Sophia at this time, Princess at this time, whatever. So you have plenty of opportunity to go meet the characters. We are not character people. Not to say we don't like characters, we just don't go out of our way to meet them. There were plenty of times when I was just walking by and I saw Pirate Stitch, who is adorable, by the way. I saw Donald in his tuxedo, super cute. I did have passes for Frozen, and I did have passes for the princesses, but that's something you set up before the cruise. So I already had those passes. One night, my daughter and I were just walking past. It was formal night. We had already changed in our PJs, and we were walking past, you know, just one of the decks. The boys were done, and we saw Tuxedo Mickey, formal Mickey. So we totally got our picture taken in our PJs with formal Mickey. I mean, why not? Why not? There are no rules. You're just going to have a good time. So I'm going to end the video here because it's probably running on, and I will talk more about different parts of our vacation. But anyway, like I said, cruise or parks, it's all Disney. It was all amazing. There were characters. There were Mickey waffles. It's just 2 different kinds of vacation. So you really kind of have to think hard if you are debating between parks and cruise. But I'm telling you right now, cruise was nice. Can't wait to go back. So anyway, mahalo for watching. Nina out.